Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Lewis Hamilton has moved to Ferrari. How are your shoes, Daksh?
I need new ones. Thank you to whoever bought them for me, but I need new ones.
So, the way we found out actually is the funniest way ever. So, what happened is we were on a school trip.
Which is why we haven't uploaded. The only reason why we haven't uploaded.
We were on a school trip and we actually had an episode recorded, which we forgot to upload. So, I'm gonna upload that next week.
So you're gonna just see it come from out of context shit.
Yeah. So next week that episode, we didn't know Hamilton moved to Ferrari because he didn't at that point. Anyways, we were on a school trip, and then what happened is that time we weren't allowed to take phones, nothing. Okay, so just the teachers had phones, and then there were these couple of tour guides who we met, and we told them we're big F1 fans and this that.
So once he has a group chat where people post sports shit, and he told us and he showed us a picture of Hamilton in red. And
Now,
we were like, shut
yeah,
up.
we're like,
shut up. We like
That's
we
fake
didn't-
news. It's fake news for sure.
And then the day we're coming back, he tells us that it's not bullshit. And Lewis Hamilton, the greatest of all time, has
wanna say it
ended
one
the
more
most
time?
successful partnership in F1 history to move to Ferrari.
And we didn't believe it. So Daksh took the teacher's phone, of course asking him, searched up f1.com, and the first article we see, analysis, why did Hamilton move to Ferrari? And we're just like, holy shit.
I'm still in shock, man.
So I think there's a lot. First, let's fill in the context about everything. So Hamilton, he had a 1 + 1 year contract without brand ambassador, and I believe that plays a big role. And he had an exit clause after 1 year of signing, which he took the exit clause, which was pretty sad. And then also there was one thing about brand ambassador where when Hamilton was renegotiating, he wanted to be a brand ambassador for Mercedes, but they
Till
wouldn't give
2035.
him. But they wouldn't give him the brand ambassador role. But Ferrari was offering brand ambassador role and 100 million a year, which even Mercedes was ready to offer 100 million, but Hamilton's like, no, it's not about the money. It's about the brand ambassador.
No, he doesn't give a shit about money.
He doesn't need the money.
If it's $100 million, maybe. But he doesn't give a shit about money.
He doesn't need the money. Anyways, okay. So what happened is that 1 + 1 year happened, and then Hamilton. This is stories I've heard. I cannot confirm it, not deny it.
You
So-
say that like you have inside info.
So apparently Hamilton had gone to Maranello. He went to Ferrari and everything. He saw Ferrari's data and like, well, not exactly their data, but like heard of their development plans and this, that. And then he went back to Mercedes. He saw their wind tunnel data and made the switch. So, not saying anything. And obviously, we're aware that with Hamilton moving to Ferrari, a lot of Mercedes engineers are going to be moving. I hope Bono is one of them, because Bono and Ferrari, I think it could cause Ferrari's comeback. There's that. And then also, there is the saying that apparently Hamilton told Toto he's moving one day before the announcement, which I don't know. But then also there was this one video of where Toto was being interviewed and he said that, oh, we went for coffee and we spoke it out, blah blah blah. But yeah, Hamilton's contract, it's believed to be a multi-year contract with brand ambassador and 100 million plus per year for Ferrari, starting from 2025. And obviously with Charles signing a 3+2 contract, that means unfortunately Carlos Sainz is no more in Ferrari. And it's not like Carlos Sainz is a bad driver, it's just that Hamilton's the GOAT and Charles is Ferrari's golden boy. So there's only one driver who Ferrari would ultimately kick, and Carlos Sainz got the other end of the boot. That's, I think, some pretty good context to it. Obviously, news shocked everyone until, like, I remember that I normally keep up to date with rumors and everything, and I was gone for the entire week.
This was the worst week to go.
I was gone for the entire week and I heard nothing about it. Just like jokes every now and then, memes and all, like very light speculations. But wow.
So this creates like thousands of questions. Who's going to replace Lewis in 2026? So 2025.
Who's gonna be first driver at Ferrari?
Actually, no, shut. That's not. Oh, that's actually a question.
Ferrari's golden boy, man. Are they really gonna get their golden boy outshadowed?
who's gonna be that? Why the hell did Lewis switch from the most
I think-
successful partnership in the world to, I'm not saying a shit team, but a team that has been shit in the last 3 years
Hello?
compared to where they have been in the past.
Oh, that way Mercedes the past 2 years compared to where they have been in the past. Okay, you shut up.
It's the most successful partnership. Okay, yeah, sure.
Now, both those teams right now are not in the form.
And what is gonna happen to Carlos Sainz? That's
Yeah,
interesting.
so there are quite a few questions. But I think the biggest question is why has Lewis Hamilton switched?
I have a theory, and this is definitely exactly what happened. Ever since Niki Lauda died.
Wait. You just said I have a theory. This is definitely exactly
No,
what
okay,
happened.
okay. Ever since, everyone knows this, ever since Niki Lauda died, Mercedes has not been what they were.
I
And
mean,
you
the
can agree
year
with that.
after Niki Lauda died, they did have their most successful season.
I feel like car was already developed, but anyways, Mercedes has been the same.
Morale-wise, I don't think it's been the same.
Yeah, for sure. And basically,
But I feel like more of an impact than Niki Lauda's death had on Mercedes was 2021. Because Niki Lauda's death was obviously something that was mourned and something that should deserve to be mourned. But Niki Lauda had such a positive impact on Mercedes that him leaving didn't really bring anything majorly down because he built it up so high. But obviously, we've seen that after 2021, Mercedes, Hamilton, they've not been the same.
and just the relationship between the team and Hamilton has been absolute shit. Because Hamilton says, okay, let's create side
Yeah,
pods.
after the regulation changes, it's all
Yeah.
gone down.
Let's create side pods, Hamilton said, let's go ahead and we don't have to create something of our own. We can also go towards the idea of Red Bull. Of course, Mercedes said that they want to do everything on their own. And just a shit ton of concerns and Lewis showing that he's not happy with Mercedes team management. And yeah, did not create a title or even Grand Prix winning car.
There have been a lot of concerns about Lewis and the team, specifically about the team not listening to Lewis, the team not giving Lewis a car that he wants. But I mean,
And don't we even agree that they made a mistake?
yeah, but then like at the same time, Lewis and Mercedes, as a match made in heaven, you wouldn't expect it just to break off like that. So I believe something absolutely terrible has happened in Mercedes, and Hamilton just found the exit clause at the perfect time. I think it's something recent, because with the way Hamilton was, you would think that he's stuck to Mercedes until his retirement, but
And
quite a shocker. What are you gonna say?
still trying to wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
But I feel there's either something really good in Ferrari or really shit in Mercedes. There's no middle ground.
I think that's both. For
Yeah.
someone as big as Hamilton to make a big change like that,
There has
There
to be
has to be
something
both.
going really wrong. in
Hamilton has
Mercedes.
had to see something in Ferrari, and especially, but I genuinely, and I know as Ferrari fans say next year is gonna be our year, and this,
Next
that,
year's
this,
gonna
that,
be-
this, that.
Oi,
I genuinely believe Ferrari's. Okay.
Next year's gonna be our year.
Oh yeah, next year's gonna be our year. This man's gonna be a Ferrari fan, right? Okay, no. I genuinely think Ferrari are cooking up something to go upwards because they've been stealing Red Bull engineers. They've now gotten Hamilton.
They are primed. They are primed to have the best season that they can have.
They
But
are
I don't
doing
think
something.
that 2024 season is gonna be.
Yeah,
a winning
2024
season.
might not be theirs, but 2025 might be
That's a different
theirs.
story. That's very. interesting.
2024 is really a filler year for the world, man.
Bro, because everyone pretty much knows that Red Bull's gonna win. It's
Yeah.
just a battle of second and.
It's a
and
question of how
it's-
much
yeah.
are Red Bull gonna win
Yeah,
by.
it's basically about in 2024, what are gonna be the margins
Yeah.
and what's gonna be the status of drivers in 2025. And speaking of status, who the hell is gonna replace Hamilton? That is
So-
the biggest question right now. So, based on F1's official page, there are 5 big options. So first is the simple, there's a switch between Hamilton
And Carlos Sainz goes back then.
Carlos Sainz goes to Mercedes, and I'll tell you why this is not gonna happen. Everyone knows that Sainz has something going on with Audi, which is gonna replace Sauber in 2026. Sauber, 2026. So Mercedes doesn't really like taking in those 1-year contracts, those filler contracts. So it does not make sense for a 1-year contract with Sainz. And second of all, I don't see Sainz sitting out because he's the only person.
Sainz is not going to sit
He's
out in
not gonna sit
25.
out,
He's
yeah.
going to have a seat, that's for sure.
I hope he doesn't go down the route where he's forced into one of the bottom 5 teams.
Yeah, but also you just said he's talking with Audi. Audi is one of the bottom 5 teams.
Yeah, but
No, it's Kick Sauber now.
Oh.
It's Kick Sauber now, man.
Okay, well, next option, which this is just, I swear this has to be a meme. Fernando Alonso.
Bullshit.
And immediately the day that Hamilton announces his release, there's obviously talks about Fernando Alonso joining Mercedes. So,
Just so you know, these are Daksha's shoes right now.
because I wore them on a trek.
He has Mercedes shoes, all in the name of Hamilton. Bullshit.
Sorry, one more year.
One more year, those shoes are
every
back.
day of my life. And then, okay, so Fernando Alonso, it may happen. There's a slimmer. I would
Yeah.
give it like a 2% chance. If
So-
it does happen, he's. But the reason why it won't. There's also another reason why this won't happen is because Mercedes has been training George to be the top spot,
Yeah.
and that means that the second driver has to be below George, and that has to be it.
So I've already told you who I believe the second driver is going to be.
You have. Yeah, who is it?
I guess you forgot. No, you continue. You continue. You'll have another 3 drivers on the list.
Oh, so it's not one of these.
No, not one of them.
That's interesting. Next is Alex Albon. He is managed. His team is drives with Mercedes engine. I think.
There
Yeah.
have been some rumors about Albon, which I'll get onto after this. but-
Albon would be a good fit. Albon would be a really good fit in a Mercedes because he's proved himself. He's a shit car. The way he's outperformed Sargent, and the way he's
Sargent isn't really a benchmark, though.
No, but the way that
Sargent isn't a benchmark.
He's driven arguably
Yeah,
the
he's-
shittiest car,
he's
and he's done well.
outperformed the car, no doubt. But don't compare him to Sargent. You're bringing it down.
That's fair. That's fair. And this potential for an Albon's pitch. So far out of the first 3 options, Albon's on top. Then is Esteban Ocon. Why? No, there's no
No.
way. I feel he's gonna
Like
lose contract
Ocon
with
does
Audi.
have connections with Mercedes and everything, but
Yeah,
I
because
don't,
he's managed by Mercedes.
yeah, but I don't think he's gonna move in.
There's potential, but I don't know. And there's
last
one more I'll say. He's gonna hate me. Sebastian Vettel.
I would really love it if Vettel comes
I
back.
love it. That would be imagine the comeback. He
please,
comes back
Mercedes.
into a top team.
And I think you haven't read that last name because you don't know
Yeah.
what to say to you.
I know. I'm gonna butcher this name.
Yeah.
Andrea Antonelli. So I've kind of researched about him.
Andrea Kimi Antonelli.
Andrea Kimi.
No, it's actually
Antonelli.
no. I don't know if he's Italian. Kimi Antonelli nationality. I hope he's. Yeah, no. Oh no, he's Italian. He's Italian.
Hey.
Andrea Kimi Antonelli. But Kimi Antonelli, he's been absolutely insane in the junior series.
And
but
he went straight to F2, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he went
straight in
straight
F2.
to F2.
He's gonna be in F2 this year, but I don't think he's gonna go directly hop in the Mercedes. He's gonna hop into another car in F1. I can see him in 2025 on the grid. Absolutely, he's a beautiful talent, but I don't see him going directly in the
I do.
Mercedes seat.
I do.
How?
I really.
Like he's been insane, no doubt. But
Because,
even
see, I feel like Mercedes are going to have to show in 2025 that there's something really good. So you have to hire like a force, and imagine the dream story. Andrea, the Kimi, the Antonelli, comes from F2. The talent comes into one of the top teams. It's a dream story. He has an amazing season, and everyone but everyone just goes out of the way, forgets about the entire Hamilton drama. That is a dream situation for Mercedes.
yeah, but no, I
They
feel
need
like
someone.
It's very risky. Hiring a rookie,
They have to see something like really good in it.
hiring a rookie, no. Instead, I think, and this is a bit surprising, but it makes sense if you think about it. If his contract ends in 2025, wait, let me check if it does.
Who's?
No.
What are you doing? Okay.
Contract end. Oh, 2026.
Who?
But then Mercedes can always buy. They have a shit ton of money.
Yeah, easy.
Oscar Piastri.
No.
I can
No.
see it happening. Cause see,
Everyone loves the combo of Norris and Piastri.
see that.
If they do moderately well.
Everyone loved Norris and Sainz. What happened? Sainz went to Ferrari. People love Norris and Sainz 10 folds more than they love Oscar and Norris.
Dude, but still,
I
I feel like Piastri's really gelling with the McLaren. He's doing well.
No doubt
You
he's
don't want
gelling.
to ruin
No, see,
something that's
no
doing
doubt
that
he's
well.
gelling, but then obviously like Mercedes, they have the bigger name, they can offer the better contract than McLaren. And here's the thing, okay, see, so obviously Mercedes would love to have Norris, but Norris is way too bonded with McLaren. He's not going to leave McLaren. He's way too bonded.
Because
there.
he's always going to be the number
Yeah.
one driver there.
But Piastri isn't. Piastri will obviously be placed as number 2, but he
would
can
you-
fight for number
But
1.
would you want two drivers who aren't very experienced? George Russell, he qualifies well, but everyone knows he struggles on race day.
No, but
You
George
don't.
Russell, see, think about it. By
Would you-
25, George Russell will be decently experienced. He won't be completely underexperienced.
That's fair.
He'll be decently experienced by then.
So Mercedes is gonna have to their safest bet, like something that they know will not be terrible, but it's not also gonna achieve something too great
Will be Albon or Sainz.
or better.
I feel like Vettel's a risk. Vettel is definitely a risk.
No, but Vettel
Vettel
he preserves the brand of
Vettel will
Mercedes.
be beautiful PR.
Yeah,
Everyone will
He
lose
preserves
their
it.
minds.
He preserves and the fact is Mercedes is not in a good light right now because Hamilton left.
Yeah.
So something that's gonna completely shine light on Mercedes again is if Vettel returned.
Yeah, they're able to do something big.
So PR amazing, but driving,
I don't know. I don't see Vettel coming back as much as I would love it. I don't see it happening as much as I would love it. And I'm telling you, I would love having Vettel back in Formula One. But I think he's out for good. If he comes back,
he could have the Schumacher dream. Goes back, comes back, wins the championship.
if he does, bruv.
But everyone who says Mick Schumacher's gonna take that, shut up. If you think that Mick Schumacher, he's not a shit driver. He got in because of his name. Mercedes has enough and more money to supply even whatever driver they want. So there's no chance of Mick
No
Schumacher.
way in hell is Mick Schumacher getting
Please.
another seat. I'm sorry, I don't hate Mick Schumacher, but he's not getting another seat after his
Keep him in
performance.
Haas, keep him in Williams, keep him in Aston Martin. Not Aston Martin, it's called Alpha Tauri. Sorry, Visa, Red Bull Racing Bulls.
Visa, Cash App,
Racing
RB.
Bulls.
Yeah.
Keep him anywhere except for the Mercedes seat.
Okay. You know, we originally started with speaking about why we think Hamilton moved to Ferrari.
That's
Wait, no, you told us a bunch of questions. But yeah, Albon, there is a report, this is reportedly rumor, that Albon has been offered a 3-year contract extension with Red Bull.
Albon.
Apparently so. It doesn't seem like a very
I
Red
would
Bull thing
love
to
that.
do.
I would love Albon to Red
But
Bull.
Albon wasn't
He
Red
deserves it.
Bull.
He deserves. He's become so much better.
He
than
wasn't Red Bull,
He-
but like,
okay.
no, see, here's the thing. I'm not saying he doesn't, but Red Bull is not the type of team who will go back to a driver they completely screw over. Red Bull is not that type of team.
Why? What? What did they?
Because they
show?
have too much bloody ego.
Dude, no. But they also like winning. And
Yeah, and they have Max Verstappen for
Albon
that.
has so much more talent than Perez. This is something that I see.
See, it makes sense. I'm not against it, but I'm just saying Red Bull are not the kind of team to do that. They're
Listen,
too egoistic to do that.
I'll tell you what's gonna happen. This is my prediction for what's gonna happen in Red Bull. They're gonna be winning the season, Perez is not going to hold on to that second position. And the
Absolutely not.
moment, I think he's going to start, he's going to get maybe a couple of podiums. But the moment he slips down to that third position and the fourth, the second he comes at fourth, Red Bull are cutting him loose. And it's going to be between Ricardo and Tsunoda. I'm hoping it's Ricardo that gets the seat, but I feel it might be Tsunoda.
Yeah.
It's gonna be whoever has, but it's not about who has more points, but
See,
it has
basically-
who has that one spectacular.
See, I feel
performance.
like with Red Bull, it's like when they remove a driver, that driver's gone forever. They're not gonna the driver put back in the team. So Ricardo, he left the team also. He left them.
But still, Ricardo's the reason why he was bought to
See,
Alpha Tauri.
Ricardo is a really good driver.
Yeah, and the reason why he was bought to Alpha Tauri is to test him out and show that if what's his name, if Perez does shit, he's out.
Yeah.
And that was the reason why Ricardo was brought in. So I don't think Red Bull has any problem with letting him back in there.
But I can't see Gasly or Albon going back because those are ones that Red Bull like.
And I'll
kicked.
say, Ricardo left on his own prerogative.
Yeah.
Ricardo left on his own. So is Red Bull going to be mad about that? Sure. But does Red Bull also like winning? Yes. Because Ricardo got that
See, I
race win.
can see them putting Ricardo back, but Gasly and Albon definitely not.
See, yeah.
After
maybe.
kicking them out, I do not see Red Bull
Maybe,
putting them
maybe.
back in. I'll be completely honest with you.
I see a slimmer of hope for Albon.
I don't see
Gasly.
anything for Albon.
Gasly.
And see, Albon definitely deserves that Red Bull seat, but Red Bull aren't gonna give it to him because they have too much ego.
That's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Perez is going to be cut loose because you can't go from.
Perez is gonna be
you
cut loose.
cannot go from.
It's a question of when.
Yeah,
At this
it's-
point, it's just a question
Unless
of when.
he pulls something magnificent out of his ass this season, there's no chance of him having any future in F1. Unless he goes down the Bottas route and does wonders in 2025 in a low-ranking team, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening with him. And something that's interesting is the status for the drivers. Now, what is going to happen to each of them?
Do you really want to go over each driver, even though none of them have had anything interesting happening? No, let's go with the status of Carlos Sainz, his potential places.
Yeah. Okay, so
Mercedes is one.
Mercedes, I don't see it happen.
I feel like I can feel like Alpine would open up a spot for him.
Yuck.
And like obviously like teams as you can see Sainz, I feel like he's gonna go for the highest offer he can get. I don't see if Mercedes don't give him a spot, Red Bull. Wait, now thinking about it. Wait, now that I think about it.
But does Miss Red Bull really want like a someone who's trodden over by two other teams?
Sainz used to be in Toro Rosso.
But you really want a driver who's been trodden over by Ferrari.
Has he been trodden over?
Yes, he has.
No.
He's the only non-Red Bull winner of 2023. Only one. He had the best race. He had the best moment of 2023.
Wait,
He
shit,
was,
no.
and he's
Sainz
been
to
trodden.
Red Bull.
Okay, let's see.
Sainz to Red Bull. Oh my god.
Okay, I don't see.
Wait,
Okay,
Sainz-
no, wait. Alright, let's go with the options. I don't see him going to Mercedes. I told you why.
I kind of do, but not exactly.
Okay,
Definitely not
If-
McLaren.
no, if there's a Piastri switch, then
I know, but Sainz also did kind of spit on McLaren's face and leave. Like obviously they made it seem like a very heartfelt goodbye, but let's be honest, McLaren didn't want to let go of Sainz, but he left.
He had a good go.
And who knows? Maybe the
There's-
McLaren family could take back with open arms, but then
I
definitely
feel-
the relationship between Sainz and Norris will not be the same. That would be something fun to watch. But
Ooh, something we have to talk about. Let's get to that later.
But no, I really feel like Sainz to Red Bull. Thinking about, because Sainz was originally an Alpha Tauri driver, well, when it was back then. Oh no, Visa, Cash App, RB. Then it was Alpha Tauri. Then it was Toro Rosso, right?
Okay,
I know. I can really see him going in there. I can really
Okay.
see Red Bull just
Okay.
like sneaking in a little contract for him.
Haas, hell no.
No.
I will hate F1 if he's.
See, these
stricken
four
down.
teams: Haas, Alpha Tauri, Williams, and Aston Martin. He's not
Yeah.
going to go there.
He's not going to want to go there.
Neither even kick. I can't believe it's Kick, man. Kick Sauber.
So where's he gonna go? Because his remaining options are
I feel like
Aston
Alpine
Martin.
would. No,
He's
no,
not, he's
no,
not.
not
He doesn't
Aston
look good
Martin. I feel like Alpine would offer him a contract. I can see Red Bull offering him a contract. I can see Ferrari offering him a reserve driver contract.
Oh please, no, that's such a asshole move if they make him a reserve.
I can
Ooh.
definitely see.
Okay, you say Red Bull, I say
I can see Sainz to Red Bull. I can actually see Sainz to Red Bull. And if Sainz to Red Bull happens, the like chuck in for the silly season, oof. You know, Perez will have no seat. There'll be a seat at Mercedes. Mercedes.
no. I'm not even looking at Perez at 2025. I don't believe that he's gonna make it to the end of 2024.
The silly season has begun.
Dude, he's gonna end 2024 out of the top 5.
Bold
Because
prediction, Jesus.
No, because he's gonna be in the top. He's gonna be in the top 4. The moment he comes to that 4th position, Red Bull's gonna kick his ass out, and they're gonna put the big boy Daniel or Sonoda. Perez is out. That's out of the equation. Would you think that he's gonna go to Alpha, Visa, Cash App?
Perez? No.
No, not Perez. Not
Then?
Perez. Sainz. Do you think that he might want to be the
If they're
the
being
Ricardo?
a really good team, if Visa, Cash App, Racing
Well,
Bulls are
apparently
doing
they're
very
racing
well.
with the RB19.
Not the RB19, they're taking heavy inspiration.
That means they're copying the RB.
Heavy inspiration.
That's interesting. Wait, when's the regulation switch?
26.
Oh, I mean, 26 season's gonna be the first season.
Yep. There's a chassis swap.
Dude,
And engine swap.
you know. I kinda
So
got
that
a reason.
means-
I kinda got a reason why Hamilton would switch.
Which that means that 2021 and the 2026 cars are going to be different in all 3 major aspects.
No,
Chassis
okay, but think
error.
about it. Hamilton 2025. He has a warm-up season with Ferrari. Does moderately well. Maybe gets a top 2, top 3.
Better than Charles or not better than Charles?
I see him better than Charles. We have to talk about
First
the
season in
relationship after.
Ferrari, think about it. First season in Ferrari, it's a brand new car, brand new team.
But I can just imagine.
Charles
I can
warmed up with
imagine
Ferrari.
him getting so pissed off at Ferrari strategists. Like the pit lane, they're sitting there.
The amount of memes I've seen.
Oh, that's good.
You know, like Hamilton will say, "Oh no, my tires are gone, Ferrari. We gave you tires." Oh, I can imagine the memes, bro. But no, I can imagine first season Charles doing well because simply Hamilton won't gel up with the team. But 2026 will be quite something.
Yo, have you watched this clip?
Hello, Lewis. What do I
This
want
is
to know?
Such a funny moment.
What do I want to know? A teammate? Oh, hello, Lewis.
In the media recently with regards to your
That is-
future partner
that is just funny.
at Ferrari. What do you look for in a teammate? Hello, Lewis.
Oh, the contract was signed back then in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stayed in Vegas until now.
Hey, that was full switch.
That was crazy.
This is interesting. What the hell is gonna happen with F1? F1's gonna completely change in 2025. The only thing that's gonna remain constant: Verstappen, Charles, Russell. Who else? Is?
Norris.
And Stroll's gonna stay.
Norris is gonna stay.
Norris is gonna stay, and Stroll's gonna stay because he's Stroll.
I feel like
No one.
Gasly, Ocon. I can see them staying.
Yeah, they're not. They're playing their role as a midfield team, so that's all.
2026 is gonna be crazy. Holy shit.
5 is gonna be crazy.
No.
Everything is gonna change at the end of the season. So this season is arguably the most important for the drivers.
See, it could either be the best or the worst, depending what happens with like Tsunoda, Ricardo, Magnussen, Hulkenberg. If they stay another year, then. But 2026, I feel like is when everything's gonna be different.
Dude, so every single other than the 5 that I mentioned, every single driver is fight. No, what am I saying? Not
No, like
Hamilton's not-
they'll have contract
Yeah.
opportunities.
Yeah. Every
On
single driver is
contract
looking out their
opportunities.
contract. But
Yeah.
the drivers that I see that are being ejected are Magnussen, Hulkenberg, I
Mhm.
think.
Fair.
Sergeant, get that. He should have been gone already, idiot.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on.
Zhao Guanyu and Bottas are gone.
Guan Yu Zhu.
Zhu.
Zhu Guan Yu.
Yeah,
Zhu.
yo,
I guess
he's
another
he's out, and Bottas is his ass kinda tainted the waters.
one. What the hell?
So he's out for sure.
Yeah, today's the 5th of Feb. Today is the car launch for Kick and one more.
I have 5 teams lined up, and I haven't lined up any of those shitty teams. It's just Aston Martin, Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, and Red Bull.
For me, I've just put Ferraris on my calendar, but I remember McLaren and Mercedes because of the obvious
Valentine's Day.
Day. Let's check. When is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure today Kick and one more team are
Yeah,
going
oh
to release their car.
shit. I really don't give a shit. But we will talk about it. Hey, the Haas car came out.
Yeah,
The video was so cool.
it's a sexy car.
It's a good car.
It's a good looking car, and apparently the aerodynamics of it and stuff has been taken a lot from Red Bull Inspire. I haven't seen much analysis yet. Might do my own, physics student.
It's like me saying I can analyze the driver capabilities of Lewis because I'm a bio student. Idiot.
But
Alright, next topic of discussion. What the hell is gonna happen with Lewis and Charles? What is gonna happen?
so I think first year, Charles will be not like
Lewis
clearly
is
better.
not going to
No,
Ferrari to
no.
be a secondary driver.
Not clear.
He's
But then
not
like
gonna be a
Charles
secondary
will
driver.
have the what do you
edge.
say? Not the edge, the preference.
Dude, no. Lewis is
From
not
Ferrari.
going to Ferrari.
From Ferrari, they're gonna
It's
give
not
Charles
about-
first
it's-
preference because Charles is the little golden boy of Ferrari, and they're not gonna do it with that name.
Yeah, but
Maybe
golden boy
2026.
No.
Maybe 2026 they'll give them equally, but 2025 I can definitely see Charles on the upper
No,
foot.
there's-
And it's not like his foot is gonna be there, it's more gonna be like Ferrari has lifted his foot up there.
There's no chance. They want to keep Hamilton happy. What's Hamilton? I feel like Hamilton wouldn't have signed a really long-term contract. He would have signed maybe a 2+1.
I think
And
it's
they
just a
would.
two.
Huh?
I think it's just a two.
I'm not sure.
But like also he got what he wanted because he also really wanted brand ambassador. He got brand ambassador with
Yeah,
Ferrari.
but Ferrari really wants to keep Hamilton happy, and keeping Leclerc is the primary, because the moment that Hamilton feels like he's going to be disrespected by the team, it's game over. Because he's going to talk shit about the team, and that's going to create shockwaves.
Today
Ferrari
is
wants to keep them happy.
today
For
is Kick and Williams launches.
Can we not call them Kick, man? God.
Sorry.
I'd
Kick
rather-
Sauber.
I'd rather call them Audi for now.
Why the hell is it called Kick Sauber? It's like they're kicking Sauber.
Such a
No, but
shitty name.
They've had black and neon green, so I'm pretty excited for the car livery because I think black and neon green Formula One
It's gonna
cars
look
look
like a
sexy.
laser tag maze, bro.
I think black and neon green Formula One cars look
it's gonna
sexy.
look shit. Okay, Haas car looks beautiful.
Haas looks very
looks
nice.
beautiful.
Williams, I feel like they're gonna come with a very shit livery.
Oh, I love the livery of the McLaren.
Like
They showed
McLaren,
the
it's
stickers.
nice. It's very simple.
They
It's
showed
very
the
simple.
stickers.
It's
And
like
they-
last year's, but just redefined. Which
And they took
I'm
away
taking.
that shitty blue color. Thank God. That was terrible.
You're
I
gonna
don't
hear
like
more
it.
about that in the episode next week because I
Oh, yeah,
haven't
we
thought
talked
about the blue.
Oh, basically we ranked top teams. That was an interesting episode. You guys are gonna be shocked. And just keep this in mind. That was before we knew that Hamilton was switching to Ferrari.
So that's why we might just seem a bit clueless. Dutch might seem a bit more heart-filled and less heartbroken.
And maybe a little bit more Mercedes.
But that's about it for this episode of the Pit Lane Chatter podcast. Now we have a YouTube channel. This would be the first episode on the YouTube channel.
Yeah. And this is episode 5. We're gonna keep on referring to the next episode as episode 5. Oh, it's episode 6.
I have no idea. I've lost episode count, so I'm just gonna say latest episode of Pit Lane Chatter.
Well, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Spotify, follow us on LinkedIn, follow us on YouTube, and wherever else you can find us. I probably
Follow us.
forgot. And iTunes, I think. So, Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Pitline Chatter, and we'll see you next week.
How long was I just hope my phone didn't die during recording. Oh my god, my phone died. I'm joking.